Yes, people, just touched down in Scotland, Edinburgh for a little weekend away job. Missy's upstairs in bed, so I said what better way to introduce myself to the land of the Scots other than to get a quick pump with minimal equipment. Like a lot of people's first thoughts and opinions are like, why are you working out when you go on holidays? The average person will sit in a bar, go drinking, kick back on the beach, but ultimately I actually find that absolutely boring. Most people, they go away on holidays and they eat everything in sight. Whereas when I go away on holidays, I actually pull back from the food. I have a little breakfast maybe and I have a big dinner, but I skip lunch because I'm sick to death of pushing calories on a daily basis. And like we said, most people like to chill out and relax, whereas I actually like to get active and get busy. And just a heads up, there's nothing wrong with either side of the fence. It just ultimately depends on how you spend your day to day when you're back at home. I'm in a position where I love my craft, I love my work, I love my lifestyle day to day. So when I go away, if I can have that little bit of a complimentary training session, or I'm not here to make any gains with fucking 20 kilo dumbbells or anything like that, but I am looking to get a quick pump for the restaurant now in a few minutes. And I'm also doing it for the man up top. Now, enough waffling. We have ourselves a full body that we're trying to get done. Now, I'm between a rock and a hard place. I'm a fella that always underpacks. So this is my travel t-shirt and I'm trying to keep it relatively smelling nice, which, to be honest, already mission failed. But we're going to bang out a little full body, little cheeky pump before the restaurant, and yeah, let's see what we can pull out of the bag. Now, no one's ever got massive in a hotel gym. With the level I'm at, unfortunately, the 20 kilo dumbbells are my curling weights and they're not necessarily my pressing weights. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean I can't get a good session with lighter weights. If you check out the form that I was using a tempo that is called a 5-3-1-2 tempo. Right, now that might just sound like absolute fucking NASA rocket science right there. But I'll give you an absolute fucking impeccable tip when it comes to training in an environment like this. Every single rep has 4 individual parts. You have the eccentric, or the lowering of the weight. You have a pause at the bottom of that rep if you choose to do one. You have the concentric, which is the lifting of the weight, and you have the pause at the top if you choose to do one. In usual circumstances, my tempo usually lies between a 3-0-1-0, which is a 3-2-1 on the eccentric, no pause at the bottom, and a nice sharp 1 second concentric with no pause at the top. That is usually when the weight is relatively applicable to the exercise that I'm actually doing. Whereas when you're in a limited circumstance like this, you now need to train a little bit smarter. You can't train as if you were in your standard gym banging out reps like you are left, right and center. So the tempo I've chosen to do today is a 5 second eccentric. I've given myself a 3 second pause at the bottom to really get that stretch. I've driven up for 1 second concentric. I've kept that consistent. And I've tried to hold a squeeze at the top of the rep for 2 seconds. In simple terms, the longer I spend under load via any sort of weight, the heavier it gets. This is going to make the 20 kilo dumbbells feel significantly heavier than if I was just lifting with my standard 3-0-1-0 tempo. This is also a fantastic tool for you to use when you're looking to progress within your given exercise without necessarily increasing the weight. My chosen tricep exercise of choice is, you have a couple of options, right? You can go for the French press, which is hold on, I'll sort myself out here. You have a couple of choices really. Option 1, what I call a French press. I don't know if it's a different name, but you'd sit down on the back of the bench, 2 hands behind the head, 3, 2, 1, and up she goes for 1. Right, that's what I would call a French press. I'm not actually too sure, to be honest with you. That is option 1. The weights in this gym aren't overly heavy enough for an exercise like that. I also don't feel like you get a decent stretch at the bottom because your hands and your wrists are basically cocked back. So the other 2 options I have for you are a single arm variation of a similar enough exercise. Right hand starts up at top of the head, coming down the back for a 3, 2, 1. Now my range of motion is a lot better on this one. I get a deeper stretch on the tricep, but I just find as I'm pushing up, like that's your highest point of resistance. Everything past this is relatively piss easy. So not a bad exercise, just not my one of choice. My choice would actually be a tricep kickback, right? So for instance, right, plant yourself up against a bench or at least a stable position on some form of a rack or something like that, right? Starting position is that elbow at the top end of the arm, this piece here, is going to be parallel to the floor. Now at this stage, gravity's pulling this way, there's no resistance. But as I start to come up, even about here, now I have a really high point of resistance, right? And obviously as you come all the way up, now at that peak contraction, that is your highest point of resistance. Now the key is to not let the elbow come down. Keep the elbow up parallel to the floor and hinge at the elbow for 3, 2. Now once you get to here again, minimal resistance. So with this exercise, we are in fact going to manipulate that tempo once again, and we're going to make sure we spend a lot more time up in this contracted position than we do back here. Tops off, anyone? Now coming through with our shoulders. Shoulders is a easy one to hit with free weights, to be honest with you. We have the option of doing a seated dumbbell press, but again, we're mucking around with 20 kilo dumbbells. So the same rules apply. We can absolutely hit the 20 kilo dumbbells with a shoulder press if the tempo is looked after. But because this is just a pump session, I am going to go with the lateral raises, and I'm going to superset that with a rear delt fly. Like I said, because this is the pump session, I'm not looking to go balls to the wall with all the compounds. So I'm going to bang out a couple of hammer curls, I'm going to bang out a couple of decline curls. Again, this is just all about getting that pump to hit the streets of Edinburgh.
So we're just getting into the lift right now.
You gotta go mirror shot, come on. Oh, rookie, turn around, yeah, come on.
And that's all for tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Alright, would you like a glass of it, or are you okay with bottle?
No, it's not bottle. Thanks.
Thank you.
Nice. No one in Ireland would offer you a bottle. Or a glass.
My favourite drinks right now.
No? Cheers. I haven't had a Corona in like...
Is that what you went?
Yes, please. Thank you, mate.
Okay.
At least 2 coffees.
At least 2.
The GoPro makes your head look so big.
It's on it's on a wide view because I don't have a stand on it.
Bosh.
Jeffrey, yeah?
So we are in Edinburgh, County Scotland.
County Scotland. Take two.
Take two. You look like a potato.
Look at the nose on me, like, look how big that nose is. Like.
Open my eyes, I slept through the day. Slept through the day, feeling uneasy, I push it away. Push it away. Last night was fun, don't feel like today. Feel like today, let's do it again, let's go on a date. Cause tonight I'm gonna take you out and live the dream that we've been talking about. So we can dine and spend up all our nose. Let's forget that we broke. I wanna celebrate and have some fun tonight. I wanna show you all the lavish things in life. So raise your toes.
Hold on. Day number 2, Edinburgh, just behind the, what's that castle called again?
Edinburgh Castle.
Edinburgh Castle, lo and behold. We have ourselves a scenic day in the tank just after brekkie. We have to go to these botanic gardens, Royal Botanic Gardens, and see some pretty flowers or something like that. A couple of bagpipes on the scene, love that. More bagpipes please and thank you.
Do you know I've got a degree? I'm a history teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a degree in nonsense.
Yeah, but
University of Common Sense.
you look like a history. That's true.
One more time, battle formation!
It's like somewhere you go and kissing in school or something. Currently sitting under a tree. Fairly sick to be honest with you. Made it to the Botanic Gardens and we are vibing with the wildlife and shrubbery that does surround ourselves. We are inspecting the wildlife. We tried to manhandle a grey squirrel. If you didn't know what a grey squirrel is, they're an invasive species in Ireland. They're killing off our red squirrel as they're a little bit bigger, a little bit more juicy, you know what I mean? They're on the sauce. And that's about it, to be honest. Looking at a few pigeons. What else do we see? Pigeons, 2 magpies, 2 for Joy if you know. And now we're looking for that flat white dealer who resides somewhere within the land. And I will touch base when we found one. Found one. Flat white dealer, you like that?
I like that, yeah.
When we found one.
Your legs look really nice in those ones.
Do they?
Yeah. So do your ass.
Thank you. Like muscly nice or just this?
Yeah, very muscly nice.
Really, yeah?
Yeah.
You want to say that again for the camera? Apparently my legs look nice in these Legend London jeans. As stated by...
Hashtag ad.
Hashtag sponsor me please. Duckos! Sea chickens! They're coming towards us.
Oh no!
Oh my god, this is the best day ever. Oh my god. What a treat. What a treat, my guys.
Oh, they came over here pretty quick when they saw you coming.
Quack, quack, my guys.
Look at the...
Currently just living my best life with arguably top 3 animals to ever exist. What a spectacle. Quack, quack, my guys. What is going on? You are allowing me to get so close. This is absolutely sick. And that's a fact. Found the flat white dealer, where in fact I actually went with a macchiato wild child. Whoosh, look at that shit. Macchiato. Bosh. Look at that. Sick. Fucking £9, man. I want to be unbelievable. Botanic Gardens was absolutely impeccable. We just bounced out of there and got ourselves, we did find the flat white dealer. In fact, went for the macchiato option just to spice it up a little bit. Just observing some bagpipe player, taking in the absolute magical architecture around the scene. It's like something out of Harry Potter, to be honest with you. Now we're looking for a place to get a lovely spiced rum. Was drinking the Sailor Jerry yesterday. Fantastic cuisine, fantastic liquids, I should say. And that's really about it. Just enjoying the bagpipes, enjoying the scenery, just chilling out until dinner later on, having Italian food. So looking forward to that. And yeah, man, Scotland, Edinburgh. Would recommend to a friend.
They're like the Scottish version of those people who sit in our square, you know, the moshers.
Yeah. Although our moshers are fairly tame, man.
Yeah, in fairness to them, they just tend to like smoke weed and... Yeah, I think that's
Fantastic scenery here in Edinburgh. We've just witnessed our first Scottish scumbag causing a ruckus. We've seen him earlier on, they thrown glasses on the road, and I was thinking, God, Jesus, fucking fair play, boys. Middle of the day causing a ruckus like that. Lo and behold, the Scottish police do not fuck around over here. Fair play to the girl who was restraining that fella. He was putting up a fight. I wish I got that on camera, to be honest, but I was just lo and behold thinking, what the hell? The girl guard or police, whatever they're called here, was one-on-one with your man. And fairness to that chica, man, she did not fuck about. She was on him like flies to shit. Heading back to the gaff, we have secured the protons, as man is in dire need of keeping these gains alive. Great day out so far. Gonna chill back at the hotel. Had a few drinks there a few minutes ago. Just obviously a daytime boozer. When we're away, it seems to be the thing to do, really. And obviously we train hard in the mornings and we drink hard in the evenings, afternoons, and all that. Yeah, we do. So heading back for a little bit of a kip. We have Italian booked for 7. And then we're hitting a comedy club. To be honest, I'm looking forward to that. Live comedy is absolutely fantastic. I am a big fan of the stand-up. So I'm not sure there's any big names. To be honest, I just think it's a bunch of locals. Hopefully it's not a open mic. Hopefully there's actually some practicing comedians. As in fairness, if it's open mic, I wouldn't mind to see a few people fall on their face. But heading back, and we'll touch base in a bit. Sick. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Looking absolutely soft over
Right, Chris?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Get it going. Absolutely.
Chris, you're a legend, yeah. Fisting number 1,
Yes,
all
ma'am.
right.
Yes, ma'am.
I am, so like I said, I'm also queer. You're gonna hear about it, even though maybe some of you are questioning, and this will really tip the boat away from that. But I'm queer, I'm pansexual, which means I'll date anyone. I'll get you, just no matter what gender. you are. It's basically like, because I'm attracted to personality, which is harder than it sounds, because there's not a lot of good ones out there. Most of them are like, I go to the gym. I'm like, okay, try harder. But, Chris, is that a personal attack? That was real personal.
That was a dig there, no, that was.
Yeah, it's alright, because you have a six-pack, you'll be fine.
Thank you.
I can see it through the shirt.
Comedy Club, Dushed, absolutely fantastic scenes. And that's about it for tonight. We're about to head into one of our local bars just beside the hotel. Call it a night. And that's it for day 2.
Oh, fucking hell.
That was on purpose.
Fuck me, man. That was just a fucking Judas. Go on, headbutt the kid there. Headbutt the kid. Go on, out of it. Good enough here.
Here we are again. Can't think of what the name of that tune is. Day 3, Edinburgh. What a fantastic trip so far. I actually love Edinburgh. I think this place is absolutely magical. The Scots are absolutely fantastic people. The place itself, like the architecture, the buildings, unbelievable. If I was coming back again, I'd want to make sure I do some form of a history tour. The only thing I would actually say about Edinburgh is that it is a vertical city. Oh my God. The place is literally like you're looking up the street and it is like, how the fuck am I going to get there? And there's these thrown in staircases in the middle of the city, like as if we're in the middle of a building, like a skyscraper. I don't think I filmed it, but we were walking down to the gardens yesterday, and I'd say it was about 1.5, 2 kilometers all the way downhill, and all I'm thinking to myself is, I have to get back this way. And when we did come back, I'm not joking, the calf pump was absolutely real. We're here to hit another full body. I'm not going to run you through the whole full body once again. As you saw, because it's early morning, I had myself a general warm-up, which is just a walk around 5-6K, get the heart rate going a little bit, and then I did a specific warm-up, which again is just a collection of dynamic stretches just to get the body moving. The theory behind a general warm-up or the treadmill is to slowly increase the body temperature and get the heart rate up a little bit from rest. And then the specific warm-up is dialed in with dynamic stretches, which is just a fancy term for moving stretches. So if I showed you this stretch here, these are what you call static stretches. And they are a stretch with no movement and you're holding a position for a period of time. Now, these are definitely not ideal for doing pre-workout. As the way I put it to my clients is, imagine you were a cold piece of spaghetti and you tried to stretch or bend that piece of spaghetti, it would break instantly. It is not ideal to rip and pull muscles into awkward positions when you are cold, when the muscle's not warm, there's not a lot of blood flow there. It's not optimal, and that is why you always opt for the dynamic stretches. And dynamic just simply means movement. So if you take a look at all those stretches I showed you there, they're all moving stretches, and it's to create friction. Friction creates heat, and heat, if we go back to my analogy of the spaghetti, when you heat the spaghetti up and you try and bend it, it can be quite flexible. We're going to be banging out the same workout as we did previously. The only changes that we're going to be putting in is that we're going to be doing a dumbbell row, single arm dumbbell row off the rack, and we're also going to be adding an extra 20 kilos to that split squat. As the first day I got here, it was just a bit rough on the plane and I didn't really want to push it too much, so I manipulated the tempo of which I did the exercise. Now I'm just going to use 2 hands, going to hold 2 dumbbells, 20 kilos apiece, and just do 40 kilos split squats. And yeah, bada bing, bada boom.
My sister watches these vloggers, I suppose, and she watches in the TV sometimes, and they're like very, I don't know what you'd even call them, but they're like, come follow me and I'm gonna go to the library today and pick out a book. And then like she goes to the library and picks out the book in 2 seconds, comes back to the bedroom and just is like, well, this book really appealed to me because like the cover and the ambiance of the colors. And then there was one and she was like cleaning her windows. She's like, I'm just about to clean my windows. And then she does the before and after and she's like cleaning her windows. And I just love being in a clean environment. The environment for me really really sets the tone of my mood. If it's a messy room, I feel messy inside. When they're making vlogs about it, like my whole vlog, I try and tell somewhat of a story, which is a beginning, a middle, an end, some value tickled in there as well.
Yeah.
Some decent camera work, and I value the time of the viewer, like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So they're half an hour vlogs, and I try my best to condense and make sure that if you're going to spend time watching me, it's of high quality. Now I only get like 7 views a video.
Whereas the girl cleaning her windows gets loads.
If the girl cleaning her windows, she has like a sponsorship off like this Paris fashion company. And I'm just like, oh. And then she goes and she's sitting now and she's sitting with her friends eating a boujum or whatever. And you can't even hear the conversation. And it's just them like.
Really?
And the camera's like, you know, the angle, God, it makes me sick. Like, you look at Casey Neistat, I don't know, you don't know who that guy is. Casey Neistat was like the godfather of daily vlogs. Now, I'm not daily in them, but he was the godfather of vlogs. And his main thing, he was like a filmographer, what the hell, a videographer. And like the quality, he didn't do much in his videos, but he always made sure that there was value for time. I told you I watched the, all the Project Visionaries. I went 8, 7, 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So backwards. But I was trying to avoid the early ones. They're getting better. But like they take a while to edit, but I do actually love putting that film together. And it does take, you see us in the garden there, I leave the camera there and run over here and walk back, and it's so fake, but it looks so good in post-production.
Yeah, sure, everyone does that. That's how you make it. That's how you are.
Well, not everyone does it. That's the girl that I'm on out there with I went to get a book. The quality, for me personally, like I mightn't be interested in the topic, or I mightn't be interested in the person or the lifestyle, but if it's a good story, and it's filmed well, and the clips are of decent par, I'd probably tune in. Like one day, I tell you, these mad vlogs are gonna pay off, and we'll be able to continually tell stories, but they just take so much time, so it'd be nice to get some spandoolies. It'd be nice to get paid. Breakfast acquired, just dosing myself with high amounts of caffeine. They recommend that the average human should be consuming 400 milligrams of caffeine per day. We are not the average human. We got a breakfast yesterday. Herself, she got a panini, I got a breakfast. 50 squids! Woo! I may have been born at night, but it wasn't last night. We are going to suss out the castle. We had a little scope of it yesterday. We didn't go inside because we had bits to do. We had that garden on. Now we're gonna go and try and get tickets, bop inside the castle, see what kind of medieval bits we can get up to. We also have to find Ben's Cookies, which is a place we saw in London, recommended by one of the cousins. We walked past it actually, and the line was out the door. Now, I do like a cookie, but as stated before, I'm not a mug, and I won't be lining up for 15-20 minutes just to maybe get a chance of a cookie that I like, because chances are they'll always just be left with those hazelnut raisin cookies or something like that, which ain't gonna sit well with me. Right, let's go. Fuck. Sick. Wash. currently sitting outside Hogwarts. Literally, this place is absolutely medieval as fuck. This is one of the campuses in Scotland, and got ourselves a coffee. Now, I'm more of a techno guy myself, but I will bop to a bit of drum and bass if the mood is correct. The barista goes to me, can I get a triple shot flat white? And she goes, we don't charge for an extra shot if you want one. That is exactly what I want to hear in my life. I'm also after spotting 2 magpies here, so far so good today. Task number 2, go find the castle, which we've seen before, so it's just a matter of it's just a matter of going and getting it again. Now we've a bonus task. We've actually heard some bagpipes in the wind, and it looks like we are approaching ourselves another bagpipe player. All for the bagpipes around these parts. Oh, here it is. Look at this man right here, come on. Yeah, that is what I am talking about right there. Incredible scenes. Castle was all sold out, so we are swerving that castle journey for a bus ride. We love a bus ride, in fairness. We do like a bus ride. Hop on, hop off spec. Just seeing the bits around Scotland once again, more so from a bird's eye view. That is from the top seat of a bus, and so far so good. Free headphones with some information bopping through. We still have to get those cookies though.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
We'll make sure
Facts.
the stop is near.
Yeah, we have to.
It's actually near where we got on the bus.
Is it back there, is it?
Yeah.
So we are definitely looking to take that Ben's cookies off the list. And hopefully they'll be able to give us I'm feeling like a triple chocolate cookie, to be honest. Usually I like a triple chocolate or a chocolate chip, but today I am feeling like a triple chocolate cookie myself. Back from the tour, we ended up just getting off. One of the tour buses just kind of parked outside our gaff. So we ended up getting off, and I had a little bit of work to do. So rather than go trek back up and go find these cookies, we opted for another coffee with some local cookies there it's just up the road, nice little techie spot. It's hard to get a decent coffee in this day and age though, I swear to God. Like I showed you the coffee earlier on, I wasn't going to bash them because I felt bad, and to be honest the place looks mad cool, but I order Americanos 90% of the time, not by choice. Now Americanos, the juice of the alpha male, black coffee is ultimately like, you know, kingpin of the coffee world. But I do like a flat white, to be honest. I actually do like a flat white, and people don't make good flat whites, right? It's hard to hire a decent barista. Like, I understand that. To become a barista isn't just, you know, fucking pour the coffee, bit of milk in there, bosh, off you go. It actually is a skill, and it does take a little bit of time to learn how to froth the milk correctly at the right temperatures, and so on and so forth. And to be honest with you, rather than gamble every single time over a dodgy flat white, I always just go for the Americanos, because it's kind of hard to fuck up an Americano. I don't know where I was headed with that story, to be honest with you. We are just about to crack on with a little bit of work here. I have a couple of check-ins to do. Missy's gone down to go ahead and get herself a little glass of vino. She loves obviously, if it wasn't even Project Visionary back then, it was simply just a vlog. But we did what was it, Marbs, something, a bop and a skip to my nose, a bop and a skip, I don't know what it was, but it was a Madrid Marbella vlog not too long ago, maybe like 23 or something like that. So she spent a year in Spain, so she's very much a fan of the tapas. She's a fan of the Spanish wines. And that's what she likes to do. So while there's a bit of a gap in the day, I said I would crack on, get a bit of work done. She wants to go out, get a bit of vino. And then we have this Brazilian, we actually did this in Venice. It's a place called Rio. I didn't know it was actually a chain. You go in, you sit down, they bring over like chips and rice, whatever. And then these guys are walking around with these big massive skewers and they just cut a bit off. And if you have the happy face or the green face up, they'll just keep coming and coming and coming. But if you flip it around and you have the red face, they'll stop. And then you can flip it back and forward. And it's all you can eat style job. And my friends, I love Brazilian barbecue. It is Monday, and as I always say, it is very important that I get check-ins done on a Monday. So I'm going to pick and choose some of the newer guys who have just come on board or who've only been with me for the last couple of months, just to really give them the value. Some of the guys have been with me a couple of years. They know what they're doing, they understand the process, and they are not as I wouldn't say important, but from a check-in standpoint, they have a little bit more lenience of what they need to be doing, how they need to be executing, and their consistency is usually a little bit higher than the guys that are a little bit newer. So there's a couple of new guys, one's on a photo shoot prep. I need to definitely touch base with you. There are actually two on photo shoot preps. One was a sign up there 2 weeks ago. She's having a bit of difficulty in regards to her nutrition, so I just want to polish that up, make sure she's okay. And yeah, just touch base with a lot of other people and just make sure that I am doing my job as a coach. As it's one thing, I'm rambling here, but this will be the last point. A lot of online coaches these days, I'm fucking calling out the industry, to be honest with you. The fitfluencers, I touched on it last episode. You go and you charge your clients all this money, and you get the gift of the gab on social media. You get that reel or that feckin' TikTok that just goes to the moon, and you just have an infinite amount of new leads for yourself to pick and choose on, and you can grow quite quickly. And a lot of these, and I'm saying a fucking lot of these people, are taking people's money, fucking off to Thailand, fucking off to Dubai, fucking off to Marbella, and they're not doing the job. Like, yeah, you give them a little princess nutrition plan and, you know, fecking some mediocre workout program, and then you're just telling them, trust the process, and that is absolutely sickening. So while I cannot be in front of the laptop every time when I'm away, and my clients understand that, I've made that aware to them, I do make sure that first and foremost I'm on that phone all the time, texting clients, how did it go? Every time I get a notification, this person finished a 5k run, that person finished a full body, this person hit their protein goal. It's savage. Always in the DMs, always on the WhatsApp, making sure that I am at least keeping a presence with these clients. And then secondly, when I do have an opportunity to crack on with a bit of work, I could be out there having a bit of drink with Missy. I could be going to sleep. I'm an absolute legendary napper. If you stop talking to me long enough, I will fall asleep. But no, we show up for the guys who allow me to live the life that I am blessed to be able to live. And that's enough waffling for me here. I have a tight window to get a little bit of check-ins done. So bada bing, bada boom. How you doing? We'll touch base when we get to that Rio spot. Just under the 2,000 or the 6,000 mark that is requested. However, this is something that I need you to take seriously. It is going to be the most passive way to burn calories on a day-to-day without me spiking the cardio, without me having to drag the calories down into the fucking abyss. Perfect, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Brilliant, thank you.
And you.
Some picanha, the couple gram, the whole special.
Please, yes. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wow. Let's go, champion. This was absolutely fantastic, this one.
Thank you, sir.
That was beautiful.
I am beautiful.
You are. Do you know what? The meat is okay, but you, my friend, are mwah.
People like you make me happy, man. Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Rio has been dust. What a fantastic place indeed. Oh, I tell you, that is a dreamland coming down with the fillet steaks and whatever else have you. Gonna go find a little cheeky bar, get cozy, couple of scoop beans, and call it quits for the night. Next day, we have just got breakfast, sitting currently in a adults playground, to say the least. It's more of an illusion centre. Apparently this is like World of Illusions and all that stuff, so I'm expecting some techie ass shit. And yeah, that's really about it for today. We're looking for those cookies as well. We have definitely get those cookies on. And just kind of see what else happens. It's nice and chill. There's a lot of downtime. It's nice to just not have to be running around all the time, just going next thing after next thing. So yeah, like I said, not sure what to expect from the World of Illusions. Currently have this techie ass mirror behind me. Doesn't make me look big like the ones in the gym. So we'll pass.
Wait, is this the start?
What is going on? You are everywhere. Oh, almost.
Wait. Jeez, where are we?
Like this way. Oh shit. This way, this way, this way. So there's it. Oh, no, never mind. So that's.
You're like, there's the door.
Yeah, I think these are at the very start where we started, no?
Oh my god, this is where we went to.
Oh, we need to go back again. What is this? This is sick.
Hey, look at this.
This is what I want in my room. Imagine something like this in the bedroom. This would be sick. Was it streets, is it? No way, is it?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Oh.
That is unreal. That's the boy skiving at work. Which one is me? I don't think this
I'm
is
this one.
Which one? The top
I think
one?
you're the top, I'm the bottom.
Then having a hard time, where am I? Okay, okay. Let's go and spy on some of these children, shall we? Hello, little kiddies. Stick your hand in there.
Huh?
Stick your hand in
No,
there.
you stick yours in.
No, go on. You.
No, you
pussy,
do it. You
big
do it.
pussy
You do
over
it.
No, didn't do nothing for me anyway. No, you won't get them ones. Good luck to you. Line it up.
Yeah. Oh no, stay in there.
It's good form, like.
Reset it there.
Hey, it's squats, man.
Did it work?
Yeah, nice. Nice.
Go. Oh, nice ass.
Let's see. Does it look like a lad who's 10? That is unreal. Wow, look at the bum as well. That's actually sick.
Your
isn't
bum
it?
looks nice.
That's actually so sick. Although, hold on a second. I need to just. Now look at them biceps, they look way better. Alright, come on, be more generous than that now.
Swap. That sounds unreal. Do that again. Do that one.
Too close.
Sit up to the friend, line up your face and turn the knob.
So Rachel, you've been an absolute wanker. Hey, you've been a Christmas. Hey, Rachel, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Cookies have been acquired after all of that wait. Fair play, your man gave me a free one as well, because obviously we are sound people and actually chat to people like they are human beings and not just employees. Having a little bit of a giggle with them, couldn't decide between the triple chocolate and the double chocolate. Bought the double chocolate, almost walked out with, shit, did I make him say? He goes, oh pal, do you want one for free? Oh, they are fucking phenomenal. Holy shit. I said to him if I was working there, I'd be the size of a house. I'm not even joking. Would recommend to a friend. 5-star on TripAdvisor. And that's going to do it for Project Visionary episode 9. Had a great time in Edinburgh. I am going to try and maybe drop the standard of these, and I mean by that is try and increase the volume of which I pump these out, because I always try and go away or do something with the clients, and it's nice. I was looking back on them the last day, and while I do take quite good pride in bringing top tier videography and storytelling to your screens, or at least to the best of my ability. I know they are a bit AliExpress kind of spec, but you know, at least I give it a good go. I think if I try and just drop it a little bit, the standard, and just kind of put my day-to-day into motion, into film, I think the volume will tickle people's fancy a little bit more so than the big kind of premium style videos. So other than that, from me, thanks a million for watching. If you made it this far, big love from yours truly, Chris Mooney, and I'll touch base with you in the next one.
When my friends go, it was simple. When the ends low, switch the tempo. I got right, I got heart, I won't die, I'ma fight. I go down, bet I strike, I go hard day and night.
Wait, before we go, I have just stumbled across one of the nicest cookies in the window and obviously had to go. So that's Ben's Cookies, and if we can even pick it up, that is this cookie place that just popped out of nowhere. So obviously we had to indulge. Right, that's it. Sound, good luck.